Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the next episode of Chilling with the Breeze. It's me, Z8phyR, and I wanted to wish you a wonderful day before we get started. Just to let you know about what's going on, what I'm talking about today is really just my thoughts and opinions about melodic progressive house as a genre, some of the artists that are coming up in the scene, things that inspire me to create it, and what I'm doing to try to bring more exposure and love to this beautiful music. If you find anything of value in this episode, please comment below on SoundCloud or on YouTube. Tweet at me on Twitter. Let me know how you thought about it. It would mean the world to me and help generate more exposure and share this music even further. Thank you guys so much. Let's get into it. Welcome to episode 2 of Chilling with the Breeze. It's me, Z8phyR, and we're back for another one. I hope everybody's doing all right today. Hope you're getting up, getting out of bed, doing what you got to do to get you on your way. Thank you guys so much for tuning in into the mix session on YouTube. It was amazing hanging out with you all. We had a total of 15 people watching at the same time when I premiered it. So it was amazing. It was awesome. It was great to chat with you guys. A special shout out to Axel,
Oscar,
who came into the chat, said hello, and thanks for the love. That is really how it works. You know, we can spread the love with our music, with what we do as artists, as people, and as fans of the genre. I love it. I love doing it I love doing it in a way where it just kind of compounds upon itself. It expands like rapidly. You know, it's like compound reactions. It's something you do something for another person, like supporting the artist, or another person, like you follow them on Instagram or Twitter, and they follow you back, and then you just network, kind of. You get to meet people, and I've met so many awesome people. I'm still meeting people. I'm still meeting lots of wonderful individuals along my journey in music. It's amazing. I'm blessed. I can't lie. Music is definitely something that has reignited the spark in my life. It's definitely it's got me more interested in doing stuff where beforehand I felt like I was, I've always been a really happy, positive person, but I just never really had, I guess, the motivation to do something like music the way I'm doing it. It's something that I love waking up to. I don't have to set an alarm. I don't have to do anything special. I don't stress about it really. I stress about the little stuff, like posting and trying to figure out what the text of the copy is, and trying to figure out a way that's workable around me being myself and having my own time, and also creating content, creating things for you guys so we can all become more of a community. It is a deep desire of mine to not only expose and share this music around, but also to help bring forth the community inside of melodic progressive house. I really think there is a great community. I really do. It's one of the things that I realized making my music and calling it what I called it, and the people that have come and just shown me support and love. It's been a lot. It's been really great, and I'm really grateful, because it's not that, it isn't really like that, in the quote unquote real world. You don't have like, people happy to come and listen to your music and things like that. So it's really awesome. It's just a way that it really makes me all warm and fuzzy. Makes me happy to wake up and do this. That's for sure. I love talking to you guys. I love communicating. I love talking about the music. I even like debating about it on Twitter when the random person tells me that it's not a genre, or I don't know what I'm talking about. It's fine. It's great, because I don't have that kind of way to. I don't even have anybody to really argue that about with, so to speak. And not that I like want to argue it. Don't get me wrong. I just want to. I want to discuss it. That's really what I want to do. I would like to discuss it more, because I think when I discuss it with like a lot of fans, or really it's a lot of people that produce it and stuff, they know what it is, they love it, they love the genre, a lot of them like it, but it's hard for them to pinpoint it. It's hard to pinpoint like where it all started. It's hard to pinpoint a lot. There's a lot of mystery still in melodic progressive house that I hope to demystify over the months, years, weeks, whatever. I really do. It's a lot of beauty inside of this genre, and the way that I've come to find my way through it is just my path, but it's just one of the most amazing things to experience as like a musician, because you listen to all kinds of music. So it's not like you haven't heard any other music before. This is the type of music where you hear it and it actually resonates in a different way to me, personally. And I know that I do understand that it doesn't affect everybody that way. It's kind of different. Some people are affected by the music differently, and that's great. But there is a good group of us out there that feel really deeply about this music, and also want to enjoy it in a fashion that's maybe not quite as, I don't know, club setting. I don't know how to put it in a better way. I'm not really interested in like spinning my music in clubs. I know I was like, what? But really, it's just, I feel like it's too chill, it's too slow. It's not meant for the smoky drink alcohol environment. It's more meant for a peaceful nature, serenity type setting. I really, I really feel that, because a lot of my music is even kind of inspired from sceneries inside of nature. The clouds, they really are. It reflects it in the titles of my songs, if you haven't noticed, right? But really, though, it's something that of nature itself is inspiring to me, and it keeps me growing. It's peaceful. It teaches me things. I find lessons and all of the things around it. So it translates a lot into me going and making the music. And I kind of want to display it in that setting too. That's why a lot of my pictures are just nature pictures, because it's instrumental. Most of it's instrumental, so you don't need, I guess, a subject, so to speak, inside of the picture. You just need the scene, and that's really so like synonymous with melodic progressive house. Melodic progressive house is a scene, and we're telling the story with the melody. I really love how melodic progressive house really emphasizes that for me. It emphasizes that in all the music I hear, where it's a scene. It's not just a dance. Always, I feel like it's a scene. It's an atmosphere. It's like kind of like a lounge. It's like that. It's like the setting. Melodic progressive house is very much a setting. I know I be hollering it all the time on Facebook and Twitter and stuff, but it's a vibe. It is. It's more than just music, because anybody can make this kind of music, and you can call it whatever you want. But if it don't vibe like melodic progressive house, it's not melodic progressive house. And that's the cool part. So the beauty of this genre that I'm discovering is we still have so much melodic exploration that can be found inside of it. And I'm just one person. This is my perspective, but it really is a multifaceted diamond. And I'm just one facet of the diamond of the genre of what these artists represent in their music and in their actions. You know, at least 85 and 90% of the artists are really genuinely great people. They're really passionate people. Not they're not really looking to make anything from this. A lot of them. Some of them may have different ideas, but there's a lot of artists in this scene that are just really good people, really passionate about their craft. They really honored the fact that it's melodic. It has all the elements of progressive house. It has everything, and they just want to put their own style to it. So that's that's the beauty of it all, is that it's so expressive in each artist, and it's amazing to be able to witness the growth of them. You know, there's people that are growing and coming up in the scene. There's Yusuke Teranishi that just dropped a lot of music. Clue just released a bunch of videos in support of this album, and it's amazing. I'm so happy. Neil's Card just dropped something, literally, I think this what yesterday. So, you know, there's so much going on here with the scene, with the genre. It's coming up. You know, there's a lot of people that are 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 still skeptical about it, I think, but I know that's going to change coming up in the next year, especially when you start seeing all that's happening and going on. It's going to be great. And I am driving hard to make sure it happens. You know, this is something that I enjoy. This is something that I love. This is a community that I want to be a part of, absolutely. And you know, I'll recruit the people, so to speak. You know, but it doesn't need to be recruited. People are already there. That's the cool part. You know, I started this group on Facebook. Invited as many people on my friends list as possible. You know, but really a lot of it, you know, it just started spreading. You know, there's over 200 members in there, and it's all just melodic progressive house. And literally there's like a new guy just posted last night about how he's a new artist, he's looking for music, and you know, it's just amazing. I was just smiling because that's I'm watching this genre become a genre. You know, I really am. And I'm happy to be a part of making this happen. I don't want to have the credit for it. I don't want to take the accolades or be responsible for it. I just want to make sure it happens, seriously, because this music deserves it. This genre deserves it. It deserves somebody to really try to bring it to light. It deserves live events and shows. And if we can't do live events, then virtual events, you know. And that's my thing. Like, I don't care, you know. I don't. It doesn't have to be just expensive, super budgeted and advertised and spent all this money on to make it happen. You know, we can just gather 10 or 15 people together. So, you know, especially online, just like today, we had 15 people watching a premiere of a melodic progressive house set, you know, and that to me, that's more than enough. That's more than enough for us to be doing something like this on a weekly, monthly, you know, semi-monthly basis, bi-weekly, something. You know, I think we could give more love and attention to this scene. So that's kind of my mission, is really just to give this scene some love and attention. That's why I want to podcast. You know, that's why I want to talk about it. I want to discuss it. I want to be, uh, you know, in it, I guess, so to speak. You know, I don't want to just be. I don't want to talk about it and then say what should be happening, because that's all I really hear. You know, it's, oh, it'd be great if we had this. You know, everybody says it'd be a dream if we had a show or something, and I realize, you know, is anybody gonna make it happen? Is it gonna ever happen? You know, is something gonna happen here, or are we all just gonna sit around talking about it? And I don't want to talk about it like that. I rather try to make something happen. And this is, you know, this is the Z8phyR effort, because a movement like this with love and happiness, positivity, you know, it's, I know it's kind of old school in a way, you know, it's like the 70s or something, but it to me, it's something that I believe the world can always still use. We don't have to get rid of it just because, you know, it was something that we did a while ago. I think we can still find ways to get together with this music and enjoy it. So, you know, that's what I want to do. That's what I'm going to do. And, you know, the guys, the people that are listening, you that are listening this morning, you know, all you that listen and stuff, that are supporting me and that believe in me already, you know, I can't thank you enough. I can't, because that's what it takes. That's really what it takes. It takes people that believe, and I believe in what I'm doing. So I'm glad you guys understand that and know that about me, because I don't, you know, once I put my mind to something, I'm very, very determined to make it happen. And I put my mind to melodic progressive house, the genre, the scene, and I will make it happen. I will make it an official genre in Beatport. You can definitely mark my words on that one. We will have a Wikipedia page, and it will be an official selectable genre in every streaming platform service that you can imagine. I will personally make sure that happens. I will make sure that I initiate the process. I'll tell you that much. If nobody else is doing it, I want it to happen. I want it to happen. I want to release music where I can select it as melodic progressive house without being a custom or other or alternate genre. There's so many other genres to select. So, you know, it's not that it's a big deal. It really isn't. It's not that like it has to be. I just think that a lot of people relate to this as music and relate to this genre, and a lot of people enjoy it. And a lot and progressive house, the umbrella is already kind of wide. So I feel like we can narrow it down a little bit here to melodic progressive house to niche it out a little bit more to make it like this. I don't see a reason why not, because there's so many other genres that are niched out like that as well. We can definitely do that. We can definitely niche it out and sort of make it part of the community we desire it to be. And I like it. The community. I imagine it to be just a happy, positive, uplifting, motivating community. I truly do. But there's no telling. There's no telling how things could turn out. Eventually it'll get some attention. Some like mainstream attention, so to speak. But at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter what kind of attention. What we're really trying to do is we're just trying to get that music out there to that person that wants to hear it. So, the fame and the accolades and all the stuff is going to happen with people. But I really, really hope that the music gets to that person's ears, because it got to my ears, it got to my ears when I needed it. And I didn't care who the artist was. I didn't know who it was. I didn't even matter. It didn't matter to me. I did not care one bit. I didn't care how his mixing was or anything. I mean, the mixings were always great. So, but you know what I'm saying? Like, none of that mattered. It just, the song hit me and it did what it did to me, and it made me feel the way I felt. And I can't be more happier that happened. So that's what that's what I want to do. I want to keep that going. I want to pay it forward. I respect that happening. I respect the artists that have done that. I respect them all, and I love it. So that'll be it for today. That'll be all for this morning. That'll be my rant on melodic progressive house. But really, it's just that I just wanted you all to understand that it's just something that I'm passionate about and that I love and that I'm happy to do. I don't mind working hard or overtime or whatever for it. It's really not work to me like that. It does not feel like a 9 to 5. It's something that's fun to do. It's fun to wake up and do things like this. It's all about melodic progressive house, my music, my progression, things like that. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, being a part, for listening. It helps. And I think it helps me to talk about it too with you all. Even if it's just like one or two people that are listening, it's okay. I'm not trying to generate some kind of crazy, massive following with this. I just think it's great that we can all have a platform for us to speak and get our thoughts out there essentially for free. It's great. And I want to do that because I know that it's important to leave behind what you feel is important, what you're passionate about, if you can, And I'm passionate about this music, and I want to leave it behind for the next person to find, the next eager person to watch, me struggling to stream it all and figure it out, to pick it up like nothing and take off. I can't wait. So, sending you all lots of love and happiness this Tuesday morning. Don't you work too hard, but if you are, just remember to slow it down a little bit and breathe. Thank you all again for chilling with the breeze. I'll catch you all next time. Bye, everybody. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. It would mean the world to me if you took a moment to like, comment, and repost this episode on your stream. Let me know what you thought about today's episode so I can engage more with you all. Much love, and I'll see you all in the next one.
Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Oscar, Eric, Max. Hello, welcome to the stream. Do I have a favorite artist or song, progressive house wise? Um, uh, man, I don't know, man. I do, but I really don't know. Like the older songs, like Valentin, Port of Call is my hands down my favorite. Sound, Rating Sunday, Dinka, Never Cheat on Strangers, some Talamanca, chicane stuff. They're all just, I love them all, man. But I guess my favorite is definitely Port of Call by Valentin. I did a remix for it on my SoundCloud some years ago, and he was a very inspiring artist to me. I've talked to him many times, um, and and tried to collaborate with him many many times. We've had some ideas going and stuff, but we haven't like ever finished anything. It's okay though. So yeah, man. Good morning everybody. Let's start this day off continuing where we left off yesterday. I was gonna start a new concept, but I was listening to this last night and I really like it. I really like this song. I don't care that it's a little bit of a darker feel. I still really enjoy how this is turning out, so I'm gonna go ahead and do some more work on it because I wanted to progress it more, you know. I like this, you know, because it's not when I sit down to do this, it's good work being done. Let's say that. Like I know it takes a bit for me to kind of get going, but that's okay. I rather me take my time to get started, and then when I start, I'm going, then do a little bit here and there and stop. So, listen to the podcast and stuff. That's a good way for all of us and for me to kind of get myself in the zone and also for you guys to listen to what I have to say about it. Because I know some of you might not be able to hear it or you might not have SoundCloud or something or Spotify. So this is just a way for me to show what I'm talking about. And what I'll do eventually here for the podcast is I'll be uploading the video of it by itself. It won't be anything special. It'll just be just a pretty picture or something. And then it'll be me talking about it. And what I'll do is I'll caption it. I'll caption it and I'll write all the text out somewhere. Like it'll post it so you can read it and you can digest what I'm trying to say. And also you could translate it if you don't speak English. English is your main language, you know. I understand completely. So I want to get this all on paper as well, so you could translate it. In the future, I will have it all translated too, for sure. Especially Russian, Spanish, Japanese, any other language. I will definitely get everything that I have to say put in those languages too. Um, because I would like for everybody to be able to read it, in their world, in their comfort zone, and understand it in their language, because there's always a little barrier there, and I understand. But you guys do get the essence of what I'm saying with the music, so that much of it, it makes me so happy. So thank you all so much for just the love and tuning in. It's really awesome. It's really amazing to see um, people come and participate. The guys that come and say hi and chat, and it's really cool because it proves to me that this is something that's very possible. This is something that's worth doing, and you guys are really, you guys are witnessing the beginning of it, really. Even though you're like, oh, you already have, you've got it all figured out or whatever, so to speak. But I'm still a student, I'm still learning. I'm still trying to be better. This isn't just me. I mean, it looks random, but this is me really trying to be better at my craft. So you'll see me struggle a lot. And you might not know what it's struggling or whatever. For me, it is because ideally, if I was good, the track could be done in like an hour. I wouldn't be stuck in places. And not that I shouldn't be stuck. It's that the journey. Part of making the song is getting to those points where you get stuck and you don't know where to go, where it turns one way or the other. we have to make these big decisions, and you're not sure you want to make them. I love that about music. So that's kind of the vibe, is we're growing, we're learning, we're becoming better at the genre, we're becoming better as people, and we're going to keep it positive and happy all the way. And let's do it, right? So yeah, I'm gonna play this out. This is growth in perspective. Like I said, this is a concept we started yesterday. I usually try to do just one day streams, where one day on the concept, but we're actually going to spend probably another day on this one. It depends on how this morning goes, if I want to come back again this afternoon. But it will be streamed, so to speak, until I get to a really like comfortable place where I'm cool with stopping, like really stopping. Yesterday was kind of busy, it's kind of hectic, but we made this happen somehow, anyways, and I can't believe it. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna keep it going, and yeah, thanks for the good vibes. Thanks for sending the good vibes my way. Thanks for sending the positive vibes into the universe, and I am receiving them. I appreciate it. Love you guys. Hi, Megapolis. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Oh, thank you, thank you. Okay. Viewing what you're doing here, so relaxed. I enjoy the vibe already, and it's the first time I'm here. Big fan. Keep up the good work. Okay, I think I fixed it. Audio. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's because I was doing the podcast episode last night, and I used the I used the sound card inside of Focusrite because there's no latency with FL Studios sound card. It gives me this latency when recording my voice, and it drives me crazy. Sorry about that, guys. Where do you get the inspiration? What inspires you to create wonderful tunes from your head and heart? Um, I guess I'm inspired from everything, from the smallest event to the greatest ones. I draw inspiration. I don't try to judge the source anymore. Not even that lately. I attribute it to the universe. I know it might sound uh, weird or something, but I do. I attribute it to me being patient and quiet enough to let the melodies that are out there enter into my head. So it's hard to like pinpoint it. I originally got inspired to just create the style from those artists that I mentioned before. But what keeps me going is what's always inspired me to live, you know, the beauty and everything. There's so much beauty in like the smallest of things. I really feel like, you know, like children really showed me that. You know, they find so much beauty in like rocks and pieces of grass, you know, like things that you're so quick to overlook because it's not relevant to your daily life, but there's something about it that is important still. That rock is still important, you know, because that child found it and she got happiness from it. So I find inspiration from that. Like the people will find something in here that's you know, not big, but it's like that little rock on the ground, you know. It you liked it, you know, you picked it up. So I like find, you know, little rocks, so to speak, of music, melodies, insignificant, not really, you know, worth anything, and yeah, and just go do it, you know, and make it. And, you know, somebody else sees it and they're like, "Oh, that's pretty," you know? So, yeah, I guess that's how I get inspired. Donovan, please add more sounds of nature. It's always mesmerizing. Yeah, I like it. You got to be careful with nature sounds though, because yeah, you can overuse them in your productions for sure. But I do. I like nature sounds a lot, so I tend to use them, and I try to find more creative ways to add them into my tracks rather than just like dragging it in and mixing it in. But yeah, there is something about like the introductionary parts of the tracks, and I love it. I love it so much when it comes to the breakdown bridge portion. I think it's like it's the atmosphere, some kind of nature esque feel. It doesn't have to be a nature sound, so to speak, but yeah, music producers know what you're talking about. Like they know what that atmosphere is, and if you're pretty savvy, you can create some atmos out of anything. It's really cool. Music's really awesome. You can create just the craziest on accident all the time. So a lot of what you guys see is called happy accidents. This is a very common term in music production and probably everything like art too, but it's happy accidents, and literally that's how you kind of produce. You just let happy accidents happen, and you go, "Oh, that's a good idea," so to speak. That's why it's like you don't really take ownership of making the track because my ideas really aren't that good. I just let the accidents happen inside of my ideas, and then I let my idea become that accident, and then we merge it, so to speak, because now I see it, and then it becomes a better idea, and that's really the cool part of it. They're not like these planned out motions, like even this little thing right here. I just it's just random, like you just think about it and you throw it in there, and then it doesn't work, or it does, and or it works in a way different way. Like this isn't exactly how it's going to work. It's just it works though. Like you're going to have to move it eventually around or something, and it's really cool. It's like you're just assembling pieces of your kit, and then we've already pretty much arranged this, but I'm still arranging it, so to speak, because there's just so much detail I can put in places that I want to put. So that's kind of why I was like, I got to come back because I heard it last night and there were just so many places where I was like, no, no, there's got to be something there. There's got to be something, on the preview. So we're gonna just keep adding a little bit more here and there. I really want to reverse the audio on this, make it sound a little bit cooler, with the way it comes in. But we're figuring it out. It's never a plan. Like I can't plan how the song's gonna turn out, unfortunately. I can just only like slot the time and go, and hopefully it works. Hopefully it fills in, because music can go really fast or it can go kind of slow. But as long as you're going, usually it goes pretty at a pretty decent pace. Only when I'm stopping and procrastinating is when it slows down. But it's cool. I don't mind. I don't mind the stopping and talking to you guys about stuff. Like you're more than welcome to chat. It doesn't bother me at all. I've been doing this a long time, and I get interrupted constantly. Like it doesn't bother me at all to get interrupted. You're more than welcome to interrupt me, and ask questions or talk about the process. Don't feel discouraged or anything like that. It's easy for me to hop back into it, and usually I can use the break anyways, and I always accept it as a sign that the universe is telling me to stop for a second. So it's one of those things. So like even you talking and saying something that's in a question is helping me produce because it makes me stop what I'm doing and answer it, take the break, a breath, respond, and then I can jump back into it like that. It's really cool. Hi, Bailu. How you doing? Have a great weekend and success. Yes, ma'am. I'm all over it. Just for you. Just for you. Today, just for you, all right? Today, this energy is just for you. Alan, what's up? Still here for the ride. My man, my man. Thank you so much. For you will be, yeah, energies for all you actually. Yeah, for sure. I'm so glad you're all along for the ride. Thank you. You're kidding, not worth it. No, that's not true. Everybody's worth it. You're all worth. Absolutely. Blinks. Hey man, what's up? What's up, brother? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for the follow on Twitter. That's how you followed me. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. Followed you back. Hope you saw that. I got you, man. So I support the journey. I support the craft. Um, and yeah, if you have some music or something, send me a PM. If you want me to listen, be down. I'll be down to listen after I'm done streaming. Um, you know.
Everything feels new, shining, shining bright to guide my way. Lost among, lost among the lost.
Dom, hey man. Bliss with the blue hearts. Thanks so much. Waiting for a new track for me from Christina, Monique, Children Remix, Robert Miles. Oh, awesome. 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 I bet you're looking forward to that one. hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful day today. Ivan, do you generally take a break from the computer? Yeah, I do. And you promised a New Year track? I did. I don't remember saying that. Uh-oh. Yeah, of course. I'm gonna make a track every day. So yeah. Do you want something special for New Year's? Is there like a special track I was supposed to do? I forget. I'm a forgetful person. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm pretty sure I did say that, and we will get it happening. We'll make it happen. I mean, so what, next week, or a week after next? Yeah. So we're gonna have some music out. There's a bunch of music coming out, like on Spotify and Beatport and stuff. I have some tracks signed, and also Progressive Penguin, if you guys know about him. He has a YouTube channel and he supports a lot of us little bitty artists in the scene. He's doing a free download compilation next month on the 30th. I'm gonna submit a lot of my music to him because I love free downloads. So I will let you guys know when that's getting closer. But you know, be on the lookout. Spread the love. Just share the post, you know, or comment on it. Give it a heart. Throw an emoji on it. You know, give it some love. It really helps out. It really helps out. Just even throwing emojis, I promise it helps so much. But yeah, New Year's track. We'll do something. We'll probably do something special for New Year's. To be honest, I'll probably do something special, something different. We might do like an off-genre thing or something crazy, or I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah. In fact, I think I am gonna like stand up here and walk around. I have an idea still. I still have idea. I still have so many ideas, you know, like I can't even really stop, but I need to stop. So yeah, I'll go ahead and take a break, I guess. We'll let it play a little bit here. I think it's turning out real well. I know it's like kind of sounds the same to you guys, but it's freaking taking bounds and leaps for me. I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm really liking how it's just evolving, continuing to evolve. Everything sounds great. So yeah, thanks guys. In fact, yeah, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna use the bathroom, stretch, and let this play a little bit. So give me about 15 minutes, guys, max, and we'll be right back into it. Okay? I won't be in chat or anything, but I'll be back. Love you guys. like it. I have some ideas that's been playing, so yeah. Robert Holmes, thank you so much for the follow on Facebook. I don't know if you're watching or not, but it's okay. Just wanted you to know. Want to throw it out there in the universe. Thanks so much. Appreciate the love. Always. DJ, hey, how you doing? Wow, you're very good at FL. Even to me, that looks complex, and I'm good. I only have the trial edition. Uh, yeah, it looks like it gets complex the more you do it. So yeah, even in the beginning, when I first had got FL Studio, there was no way I could even think of doing something like this. Took me a long time to kind of figure out, be comfortable with the setup, create a setup. It's really like that. Um, you have to figure out how to get your setup going, and then once you get you a setup, then it's a lot easier to mix. Really, I think this whole thing is about like setting up a good mixing setup, an arrangement setup, something you can understand. And then you can be very complicated because you're working in like little sections. So it's not super complicated when you're just working in the melody or the bass or the effects. For me, there's people who do it all kinds of different ways. Everybody has their own way. But let's see. I made a track in FL. I could not export again in trial. I just recorded the track and export it via MP3. Yeah, that's how you do it, man. That's how you keep grinding it. Because the thing about it is, you export those tracks in MP3, just post them, post them somewhere, and you'll get attention of some sort eventually. And that's the thing is just putting your stuff out there. And the beautiful part about it is those restrictions and obstacles are there in your path for a reason. You don't say I can't do it because I have the trial version. You say I exported in Edison and I'm putting it up on SoundCloud anyways because I want the full version. I want to get to that point, and that's exactly how you do it. You keep, and the way to really do it though in the beginning, which is like when I first started, I did kind of post it. There was something called SoundClick back then, 2006 era. And that was when I made hip hop beats and stuff, like sampled beats and things. There was a website where you can upload your beats and stuff, and it wasn't really it wasn't SoundCloud. It was just like, I don't know, but I wasn't that great. But I uploaded stuff anyways. I had like a collection going. I was trying to do something for like, it was like a minute, but life was very back and forth. Like I couldn't focus on it like I wanted to. And if I had a different mindset like I have now, I would have taken full advantage of that SoundClick thing than I already was trying to do. I didn't really get it. So, that's what I'm trying to say is you really do have to figure it out from the beginning and work within those limitations that you have. Because once you figure out how to break those limitations, it's not like you're free, really. It's like you're going to hit the next set of limitations, Once you get the full version of FL Studio, it's still just the very, very beginning. I purchased the FL Studio for real in like 2011-ish. So, and I didn't even get good, so to speak. Not that I'm good, but I didn't even get where I could do it until like 2015, really, because I didn't take it serious. I didn't really mix that much. I didn't make a song that often. I really wasn't that. I knew how to do it, but I didn't know how to really do it like I wanted to do it. I just had ideas. I just had really good ideas, and everybody loved the ideas. But it's just ideas are just ideas. You gotta figure out how to craft it and refine it and make it sound a little bit more presentable, a little bit more better. It doesn't have to be complicated, which is the big mistake amateurs will make, is they try to be overly complicated with their productions, and it's not worth it. It's not worth the complications, because then you're screwing your fundamental style up. You're trying too hard to do things, and it's not really necessary yet. You can do all those things, but I think it's very important to master your fundamental process of how you arrange, how you create, how you mix. Master that, and then you can kind of afford to be complicated because you can work within, you've created the framework for yourself to work in that looks complicated to the outsiders, but on the inside, it's exactly how you want, exactly how the system is supposed to go. And that's how my template is laid out. It's laid out for me, so I can work systematically when it need to be, and I can also work a lot freer, like I can freely express, so I don't have to, these things are called melodies, pads, and stuff, but they're not exactly always that. Sometimes they're RB, or they're ARPs, or they're they're just melodic strings. So it just gives me a framework to work in. I still have those limitations that everybody still has, but I just discovered my own way of bypassing, or not bypassing, but just automating a lot of the things you have to do when it comes to starting a progressive house mix, essentially. But for me, it's melodic progressive house, all the same. It's just music, house music, so to speak. But like side chaining and all that stuff, all the template stuff matters. So yeah, man, post it on your SoundCloud, share it around, be proud of it. Throw it on your Twitter, throw it everywhere, Facebook, Instagram. Join, be a music artist. Even at the very beginning, this is how you do it. You don't have to. It's not how it looked back in the day where you had to like get on TV and get signed by some major label to make it. You don't have to do any of that anymore. You can totally make it on your own if you wanted to. Like I strongly suggest people work with labels. People work with other people, collaborate. If you're new, you should definitely look to collaborate and remix to get solid on a style, and then start dropping singles left and right. Just do what I'm kind of doing right here. Just make a track a day, or a track every 2 days or something. As much as time as you can afford to spend on it, and post it, because you don't know. Like I discovered a lot of people doing something like that, randomly post their track and they tag it melodic progressive house because they're not sure, and I find it, and I'm ecstatic because it's like a version of it, and I love that. I encourage artists, young, new, and veteran and amateur artists, to post more, post more music, because that's what drives it. The artists are what drives the genre and the music. The labels don't do that. The labels, they share it and expose it, but labels and promoters and stuff, they don't drive the music. We do as artists, which is why they sign us, like they can't do it without us. And but we can do it without them. Make no mistake, we don't need the labels to do it. It's just helpful, and it's wise. It's very wise to do it at your if you're early in your career. If you don't have a following or a gathering, it's very wise to look for labels to help you generate that. But you can definitely basically hit the so to speak streets with your music, and just word of mouth it hardcore. If it's good, it's going to be good. You don't have to really worry about people not messing with it as much anymore. The marketplace, so to speak, is ginormous. Just the people that follow you, or on your social medias and stuff, are all people that can support your music, or that do, that you don't even know it. They're future supporters. So it's definitely, I think, worth for us to not be so so critical of ourselves. Let the mixes be a little bad, so to speak. Let the idea not be as fresh as you thought it was, but I think you should post it anyways. Upload it onto your SoundCloud, and make it free. Make it free if you don't really feel good about it, and let that fan in Australia, or let that fan in India or Russia, let them find it and let them love it, and fall in love, and let them become something amazing in life. So yeah, that's really it, man. I hope that makes sense. Oh, hi, Mercy Sparks, man, you're such talented. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. I don't know how talented I could say I am, but I really love to make it, man. I really do. I really love to make it, and it's very calming and peaceful for me. It's like meditation. I just make it. So I really appreciate the love, the vote of confidence, man. You know, I didn't, you know, I wasn't like this, so it's cool to have recognition, I guess. DJ Hey Hey, I also have Ableton Live. I have a Launchpad Mini too. Sometimes I will think of making a mashup track, kind of like Pop Culture by Medion. That's one of my favorite songs. Okay, okay, yeah, you should definitely do it. I think those ideas are great. You should always pursue those ideas instead of, you know, what I'm learning as I'm getting older, so to speak, is those really good ideas or things that you want to do, you have to do it like immediately, so to speak, like within the next 24 hours. Otherwise, it's probably not going to happen. Or you're not going to really do it, or you're going to procrastinate it too long. I think like that. I have, you know, the Launchpad Mini and doing all that. Yeah, man, start making those mashups. Sit your phone down and record it. Have fun with it. You know, it's your world. It's your world. It's your platform. You should enjoy the journey from the very beginning. The bad parts, the parts where you're not so proud of, you know, they're all part of you. You know, the good and the bad. So it's definitely worth doing all those ideas. You know, that you know, you post that on your Instagram, tag Medion, you know, add them in it. You know, if you make a mashup track like it, add them. Like, thanks for the inspiration, brother. You know, show him love. Show him love, even though he's in you know, a big artist or something, because that's still how it works. You show everybody that inspires you and that makes music that's cool and stuff. You know, you include them in your journey. You know, I'm learning that as I go. You know, I was really scared at first to do that kind of stuff because I'm like, well, they're gonna be like, you know, his music's trash. Why is he blah blah blah? But it's more like, even if the music's trash, you know, the message behind it is really way more important, because, you know, some people tag me with their productions and stuff on things like Instagram, and I love it. I don't even care what it sounds like, you know, I don't care. I share it to my story almost instantly. Pretty much 99% of the time it's like that. Like, it's how the love spread, because then you're going to look at my stories and you're going to see the fans sharing the song, blah 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 blah, you know, and then you know, and then it just compounds, because, you know, the more people do that for each other, the more the love can spread, especially in whatever genre you're trying to do. Mine is melodic progressive house, but it doesn't matter. You know, I love all music. I do. I love spreading it. I love sharing it. I love supporting it. So you'll see all kinds of different genres. Like, you're going to see different genres kind of pop forth from my productions, because I do different production styles. Just Melodic is my favorite, and I'm most comfortable with it right now. And my main MO is to go live and stream it, produce live, because I don't mind. I do this every day. So it's kind of one of those things where I just need to just turn the stream on and pretend like it's not on for a little bit. And then like, oh, it's on, you know, and then so you know, so you guys can see the process in action, and you also can understand that this is what I do. You know, like, I do this pretty much every single day if I can do it. Like, I do take breaks here and there, but this is my journey, man. I love it. I love making music. I love creating it. I hate getting stuck, but I love it at the same time, you know. I love the songs that I think are going to be just epic, you know, and then they're just like, they just peter out. Oh, and I love when I like make music and it's like, I'm pretty sure I've made this song before. I've made this song before once, but I can't remember, you know, like, I can't remember when I made it, but oh well, you know, I just make it anyways. It's like that, because it's so fun to just make stuff. It's so fun to recreate even your own tunes again, to reuse an idea you used before. As you get more and more like braver, so to speak, with your productions, and more creative with how you present them, it's just like, wow, you know, it's like, it's really like growing up in your productions. You just growing up, and that's why I don't like to really stream it, because it's like, you know, I'm still growing myself, you know, like, y'all think I'm you know, like amazing or something, but it's really like I have a bunch of self I don't know, doubt stuff that goes in my head as well. You know, like I'm not immune to it, I should say. Like I believe in this, trust me. But you know, you still have those internal struggles. I don't know, you know, and one of those things is I'm very shy, like in person, very shy. I don't really like if the room is full of people and I don't know you, I'm gonna probably sit off in the corner somewhere, read or something. I don't know, listen to music. You know, I'm like that. I'm always like that. I'm always like if it's crowded or something, I find the quietest part of the room and just hang out. So it's how it is with streaming too, because you know I'm kind of opening the room to everybody instead of just me being in my quiet part of the room. But then I realized, you know, hey, I'm just gonna just turn off the viewers, turn off everything, and you know whoever chats chats. But you know it's just the room, you know. Like I'm not that important. It's not like I'm gonna have A&Rs chilling in here left and right. You know, it's not that big of a deal. So I'm getting over it. I'm getting better, and I really am enjoying it more than it's like beating me up, so to speak. You know, I really do enjoy it. I'm enjoying it because yeah, it's 99% just love and good vibes from everybody that comes into the chat. You guys make me very happy to produce this in front of you. Um, Even though you don't see me sweating, you know, and bullets and stuff. Not really, but sometimes, you know, or over here being all emotional about it. I can't, I'll be wanting to turn my webcam on, but you just don't know how I be looking. I be looking crazy. I be getting my brows off, you know, my brows all furrowed. I'm all crunched up sometimes. Other times I'm just dancing around. Like we'll get there. I'll get there when I feel better, I guess, about just creating period live. And then we'll work on like webcamming it and kind of hanging out on webcam. I do want to webcam and chat with you guys. You know, kind of hang out, be a little chat room. And also I want to create a way where we can all virtually connect. I don't know if you guys know about Plug DJ or something like that, but it's like a virtual room where you can create a little avatar. I don't really know what I want to do because I just want to be able to hang out and connect with you guys in more spaces than just the production space, so to speak, you know. Uh, and I am like the podcasting makes me feel that way, where it's more like it's conversational. I'm not like holding up production time talking. Um, so I think that in the future we're gonna get like more scheduled and more kind of refined with how this is turning out because I really enjoy this part of my day as far as like waking up and just producing, creating. So even if I can't like produce or create that day, it could be something else. Like I mentioned before, feedbacks. I'm definitely down to do feedbacks uh, for people's tracks. If you feel like I can offer you something of advice, if you feel like you know that guy's not that great or he doesn't, you know, I know what he's doing, you know, then you know I understand. But if there are people out there that are like looking to try to improve and they think that I could offer you something, and maybe you don't mind me being live and picking your track apart and being critical. I'm not a big fan of being critical about other people's music. I'm really not, but I can do it if you want. If you value what I have to say about it and you think that it's going to be valuable, we'll talk more about it as I keep streaming throughout the week. I want to do it on like a Saturday kind of thing, where maybe I can pull up and maybe not just like another person's track, but it could be my own track, or we could even pick a track that's somebody really likes, you know, or a track of mine that I really like, and we can kind of break it apart, the arrangement and the structure, things about it that I noticed that helped me with my productions, things like that. So we're working on it. We're getting there. We're not stopping at all. You know, this is just the beginning. And it's my fault that I don't like be more active. I'm learning so much here while trying to produce daily. You understand? So you know, producing is first and foremost my mission, my job, so to speak. But you know, there's more to this job than just producing the music. for sure. There's more to it. There's more I can do with the music, and things of this nature is what I want to do. I want to be able to help people, but it's not like the thing is people come to me for help, but it's hard to really like say, hey, do this, that, and the other, because they just want to hear you like they just want like most people want to hear you say, oh, your track's great or something. Like it's very rare people really want real feedback. So I think that people that do would reach out and or, like would know what I make already and kind of have watched a stream or something and kind of understand what I do. So that way, if I do analyze a track for you and pull it up in my DAW, the stems and stuff, and also I could do things like I can give it a mix for you or something. We could do a live mix, Z8phyR mix of your track where I remix it for you, where it's I take your elements and just yeah, I could just take your MIDIs, so to speak, and I could make my own version for you live, something like that. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. I'm not nothing guaranteed, nothing 100%, but it's definitely going to be something a little bit educational, so to speak, where I can kind of break things down, and it's not just me zipping through my own production process at light speed compared to what people usually try to produce at. Because I understand, like, I have worked on my speed for a reason. I like to move fast. So, in order to break apart my tracks, you would need audio tool. That's not true, DJ. Hey. I would just need your stems or just the MP3. I could listen to it and I could analyze it with the spectrum analyzer, and I can tell you if there's anything that I see wrong with it. Or you would have to stem it out. I'm not going to be complicated. You would have to stem each section of your track out if you want me to break apart each section like that. But if you want an overall feedback, like your arrangement or how the mixing is overall, that doesn't need nothing special. You don't need a special tool. You just need to listen to it. So I have the ears, so to speak, because I've been doing it for a while. That's what I'm trying to say. I've been making it, so I have ears to kind of analyze a mix. Not that it'll be useful or anything, but everybody can always use a different perspective. And if you're if you want to improve in some way and you feel like I'm on the next level compared to you, then yeah, let me do some feedback for you. Let me help you get to at least closer to my level. There's only so much I can do, but I can definitely do some kind of, I can break your stuff down a little bit here, and I could be like, hey, maybe your kick's too loud, or your bass is this, and try incorporating that and that and others. So I could your channel's too underrated. Oh, thank you so much, Mercy. I appreciate it. Plug DJ would be a great idea. Yes. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I have bought several tracks from Beatport. Please keep doing the good work. I'm a huge fan of your music. Mercy, all the love, all the love. Thank you so much, brother or sister. Thank you so much for the love. It means the world. Peaceful Stars is one of your favorite. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I love that track in myself, so I'm glad you found it. There's some more coming out in Saluna as well. Keep tuned. You can send out each track of your songs. Yes, that's how stemming works. Hey, that's how when you do stem mixing, if you were to get your track professionally mixed, that's what you have to do. You have to stem out each thing, like the entire song, but each layer. But it doesn't have to be like, it could be like all the pads together, all the chords together. You can kind of lump them a little bit, but it can't be just all of it at once. You can't have like everything. If you were to get it professionally mixed by like a stem mixing service, that's what you have to do. 99% of the time, unless they request it a different way, but it's very rare. I've done it a few times, and it's not bad. It's really great. These guys do great. They blow my mixing away. But yeah, I can essentially do the same thing, but not as crispy or as clear. I'm not a big fan of like throwing a bunch of crazy third-party plugins on stuff. I have my selection, but I'm pretty organic and stock and not very plugin heavy. I'm very much about volume over everything else, because that's the core of mixing. So when we do feedback or whenever we do feedback kind of things, it's going to be a lot of that. Like, how is your volume looking? And, what are you mixing at from the beginning kind of things? Because that's the core of mixing, nothing else. Everything else is icing on the cake. It really is. So anyways, that's enough of me chatting you guys up. Hopefully I'll think about it some more here. Like the plug DJ thing, I did it a couple weeks ago. Somebody mentioned it and I was like, dude, yes. And they told me that it was a terrible idea or something. Like one person liked it, everybody else was like, it would be too much work. I was like, forget that. So I had just went live on my channel and just did it, like and like a couple of people joined. It was cool. It was really awesome. It was awesome. Let's see. Did you check out my new track on SoundCloud? No, I haven't checked it out. Hey, I'm sorry. Like, I don't really listen to people's music like that. It's not, no offense at all, but it's really difficult for me to listen to other artists' music, when I'm producing or just doing stuff. But, you got to kind of reach out to me and get a hold of me, a little in a way. Like, maybe send it to me as a private message on SoundCloud. Send me a preview on it. And I could maybe listen to it then. I'll listen. Yeah, I will listen to it. I'm not no maybes about it. Send me a preview, private link on my SoundCloud, Z8phyR. I think you follow me. Send me a preview, private link, and I'll listen to it when I'm done. Okay. Same as anybody. Send me a PM. You can't post the links here. I've disabled links posting here because I don't want to clog the chat up with people saying, check out my track, check out my track, check out my chat, check out my track. It's no biggie, but there's no point in trying to clout farm on me, like I'm nobody. So I'm just going to save everybody the trouble now and just disable it because it's not worth at all. And I'm not going to check it out at all. I'm going to guarantee you it's not how you get me to look at your music. So, you got to reach out, network with me, talk to me. I'm a human being. I'm not just a machine, so to speak. I have feelings, you can hurt my feelings by just doing that. Even if it's just a small little one, it would make me unlikely to want to do that for you. You know what I mean? So, respect matters for me. I'm a respectful person. I respect you. I respect everybody. So I ask the same. Just be respectful. Don't come at me all crazy because if you do, I just probably won't respond. That's really it. I won't engage if it's like that. You don't have to beg me or plead me. I'm pretty easygoing. I'd just be busy, so that's the problem with me. Is my time is getting harder and harder to be free to do stuff like that, which I don't mind, but yeah. A balanced mix down is maybe worth more. I completely agree. Blinks, I completely agree. 100%. I agree that a balanced mix down is so good. If you know how to mix your track decently, it's the best. Like the mastering is truly just anybody could do it, so to speak. They'll love you. The mastering engineers will love you. When you do send it out, they'll fix it up. They'll fix whatever inconsistencies and make it truly, frequency balance. But it's so true. A balanced mix down is what you're aiming for when you produce at the end of the day, because if it's all even, so to speak, or dynamically good, how you want it to be, it doesn't have to be even, but just dynamically good, then, you've got mixing down. So for sure. I just made a small donation to your PayPal. Oh, Mercy Smart. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the love. I appreciate it. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, man. Thank you. All the love. It's massive that you're just in here chatting and supporting, liking. If you subscribed, I know. Thank you so much for that. That's all I could really ask for. The donation does help me though. And I promise you, it's all going to Melodic. It's all going to this, So thank you so much. It's all love. It's all love, and you inspire me as well, DJ. Hey, okay. Thanks, man. Thank you so much for understanding. Hey, I hope I didn't offend you or anything at all. I don't mean to be that way. I am very direct though, and truthful and honest. I'm very about those qualities, and I'm not about disrespect at all. But I do understand that I can offend people, and I'm not perfect, so I apologize if so. But it's all love and Ian, my brother, for sure. Thank you again for hanging out and tuning in and following. You know, it's how it works. That's actually a really awesome sounding bass. I'm gonna actually save this and use this in probably our next concept. I'm not gonna use this bass in this one really. And what I'm doing is creating a little. I'm trying something new actually, where I'm gonna take this bass, this bass plugin, Harmless, right? I'm gonna try to record it in Edison, and then I'm gonna try to like squish it up here and add a bunch of verb to it to make the bass, I don't know, to see if I can make it mesh with the bass going up. And I don't know, it's gonna be interesting if it works, but I don't think it is. But I'm making this really awesome sounding bass in the meantime. You know, like it's how it always goes. Like I'm like, ooh, I don't even know. Like, I want to make like a really awesome another tune now with it, you know. Yeah, it's like a legit finger bass guitar, you know? It sounds awesome. That's great. That's great. I have no idea what I was doing. I was just trying to make something different. But this is definitely a cool sound. Definitely a cool sound. I like this bass a lot. We're saving this bad boy. In fact, yeah, I'm saving it. Actually, you know what? We're gonna pick this up this afternoon. We're gonna pick this up this afternoon. We're gonna finish this out this afternoon. We're gonna cut it here. Yeah. And then we're gonna pick this up this afternoon. And we'll let you guys get on your day. And I'm going to take care of some stuff. I'm gonna actually probably upload some stuff to my Patreon here before I go back live again. I've been neglecting it on accident. So yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the chatting. Thanks again, Mercy, for the dono. It means the world. DJ Tehe, send me that PM with the track. Uh, you know, I'm gonna take off here. Man, can you make some music for me? I'll pay you. Of course, I'm making it for you right now, Mercy. But just PM me if you want something specific or you need a song for like your commercial project or something. Absolutely, absolutely. I understand. We can work. Just hit me up. Message me. Find me on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, or you can email me, Z8phyR@hotmail.com. Z8phyR, Z8phyR@hotmail.com. And yeah, just tell me more if you want to like do something business related or help you with some music. Sure, we can talk and see what I got. Can't guarantee anything, but I'm always open to see if I can help you out. I really don't think you need to pay me, to be honest, but we'll see what you're talking about, and I'll see if I need that. I'm welcome. You did? Okay, cool. Blinks, see you later. Thanks so much, brother. Planning on making a music video sometime. Okay, cool. If you want to tag me or something when you post it, it's fine. I give you permission, the clout permission, so to speak, for the exposure. But I do prefer like progressive house, a lot of progressive house stuff. If you're gonna tag me, at least be in my area. But it's okay. I really don't mind. I'll even share it if you want me to share it. Just make sure you tag me or you tweet at me or something. You know, you gotta, if you want me to support you guys or something, you be active. That's the only thing I can say. Be active about your social medias. Post on all of them, and I'll follow you, and I will support you as I grow as well. Because this is what it's about. It really is. It's about supporting each other, and no matter how big or small. I don't care how many followers and stuff. If the music's good and you're doing it and you're trying, I respect the mess out of that. Truly, I respect people that are pushing for their passion. I'm not saying you need to be like full timing it like myself. No, you know, but I think everybody can make something, and everybody, if you make something and you just hope, you know, somebody's out there listening and stuff, you know, tag me or send me a message, and at least I can try to support you in whatever way I can, even if it's like if you want me to shout you out or something. It's cool. It's cool. If I can afford to do it and I have the timing, the voice, and the platform to do it, I will. Speaking of which, I'm going to be doing with this podcast stuff here before I go. With the podcasting, there's going to be where I'm going to be talking with other artists in the future here, and we'll be featuring other artists in the episode. And essentially what I'm going to do is I have a Discord channel where I'll go into the Discord channel and we basically, I'm going to chat. I'm just going to chat, and I'm going to hit record on everything, and we're going to chat, and then I'll take the audio and I'll work it into the next episode sometime during the week. So just, you know, follow me on the social medias if you guys aren't already, and keep kind of clued in about what we're trying to do, because it's gonna be fun. I promise it's gonna be fun, and it's gonna give people opportunity. Great. I will definitely recommend and share your channels to all my social media platforms. Thank you so much, Mercy Sparks. I appreciate that so much. Is my podcast on YouTube? Well, I just started it yesterday, kind of, where it's like I had a podcast before, but it was a lot of work, way too much work for me, and I couldn't keep it up. So this one's a little bit easier to manage. It's not that hard to do. It just requires me to record it. But yes, long story short, yes, I'm going to have it on YouTube here. I will be posting the previous episodes. I'm just kind of like catching up, man. I'm catching up with life. You know, I'm doing all this stuff, and I'm making all this content. But right now, you can listen to them on SoundCloud. You can listen to them on Spotify and on Anchor. Chilling with the Breeze. If you follow me on SoundCloud, just look it up on there, and I have my first 2 episodes. I think they're really interesting. The first one for sure is like the history of how I started, basically what got me into it, and I'm gonna expound more upon that later. But yeah, just keep tuned, and thank you so much, because you know this is helping me, you know, keep it up, you know, because like I said, I'm a shy dude, you know, but I like talking about this. I talk my roomies' ears off about this music. They probably are sick of me. I talk about this as a business. I talk about it as my passion. I love the idea of working in music. So that'll be it. Keep tuned, everybody. Thank you again. We're gonna play a little bit of this out before